What's up, lads? You're Dutch Monk and welcome to a new video. I wanted to make a quick video on the topic of taking advantage of AI and honestly exploiting them to your advantage. So I'm first going to break down the scenario that we are in so you understand, and then the scenario that you're going to want to be able to use and extrapolate to any different region of the world in order to implement this tactic. So it's a diplomatic tactic. We are playing as the nation of Castile, as you can see, at war with the nation of Granada, who has just unconditionally surrendered. So we have 100% war score. We can take whatever we want. Now, he is allied to Tunis, who is a participant in the war, and I am allied to Clemson. What I have done is I allied Clemson really quickly in a pinch in order to promise him land against Granada. That's how he's in the war. And you can see that here, that if I do not give him land, he's going to be upset with us. So this is really the scenario that we're looking at. But what's really important to take advantage of this is that the nation, in this case Clemson, actually desires land from the other participant in the war, in this case Tunis, as you can see. So I have the option, instead of giving him Granada, because obviously we want that, to give him Tunis's land. Now, I will go ahead and show you guys that we have, I'm beating him, but let's say we have 50-50 participation each, right? Just about. We have both done half the work according to the game. So that means that if we're taking 41 war score cost, we're going to have to give him about 38 or so war score, about roughly the same war score in order to appease him, right? And lo and behold, guys, that if I give him these two provinces, which are pretty mediocre, you can see that that is just about the perfect peace deal right there. So I'm taking twice as much land as him, despite having, roughly the same participation. And he's perfectly happy. It takes 1 year to equalize your trust back up to 50. It improves by 1 per year back up to 50 if we valued him as an ally. So he's perfectly happy with that. And the question is why? It's due to the fact that Tunis is not co-belligerent. So let's go ahead and give him everything we can. In this case, if I'm taking 41 war score, this is about 49 war score. And not only is he getting a raw deal, he's getting half of the provinces that we are, but he absolutely loves it. He's got no complaints whatsoever. And again, it's because the fact that Tunis is non-co-belligerent. So basically the war score cost, right? You co-belligerent a nation to reduce the war score cost. Well, the value in terms of the trust hit that a nation receives, whether positive or minus, is based also on that war score. So due to the fact that these are non-co-belligerent provinces, you see I can't give them any more than that even if I wanted to, it has twice the value. So from his perspective, I'm really, coming in on my end of the deal and giving him what he wants. But that is a great way. You can see the strategic value of allying Clemson here, bringing his fleet in, and then basically getting military access and fleet basing rights, just jumping across into North Africa really quickly. You can see the value of basically not actually respecting Clemson and not actually rooting for his, for him to do well, but instead just allying him in a pinch because of his strategic use, offering him land, which brings him into the war, participating his manpower and so on, and then quickly getting away scot-free. And in fact, we could grab with these favors a little bit of money if he has money, or manpower or sailors to keep a bit of momentum going, and that's assuming that we don't value him as an ally. So this scenario is best used when you're trying to take advantage of people and you don't actually value them as an ally. And again, this can be extrapolated to many different regions of the world. Obviously, it goes without saying. Just the important thing is that you don't co-belligerent the nation who is, also participating in the war, and that your friend desires their land. Other things to consider, of course, that this is best used because Granada is full annexable under 100% war score cost. So obviously, if I was trying to cleave out 100% war score, that wouldn't be ideal, as this is very expensive. And there are other scenarios like your aggressive expansion is really high, which is going to limit that, right? So keep that in mind. But I hope that you guys learned something that this benefited you, and stay tuned because I'm going to have some nice videos coming on diplomatic topics about the diplomatic situation in Europe and how you can really become a bit of a diplomatic mastermind. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.